Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. And this is a Alpha Elite Bermudagrass renovation I did. It's either 1 or 2 years ago. Can't really remember. This right here is the spring of 2022. We're just getting into May, and you can see it's about half woke up. As soon as the days start getting a little hotter, this will actually really start to green up more. Bermuda warm season turf, which you already know that. He had a tree right here, and he has removed the tree, ground the stump down as deep as he could possibly go. I think he got about 3 foot of the stump out, and then he came in and backfilled it with dirt. Well, it's uneven and unlevel and bumpy and that kind of thing. So I've got the ABI force out here. I know a lot of folks have been asking, where's the ABI? You still got it? Yeah, still got it, still use it. I can't video every single thing I do. I just don't have that kind of time. I wish I did. Heck, I wish I had a dude follow me around with a camera, but I don't have that luxury. So I have to pick and choose what I film, and just so happens today I had a little extra time, so I'm filming this. I am gonna do this a little bit different than a normal video. I'm not gonna be editing and adding music and all that. We're just gonna set the camera here. We're just gonna go real time, start to finish on this job, just so you can kind of get an idea of what it takes to fix a spot like this. Got a little bit of protein 2210 starter fertilizer, and got some Alpha Elite grass seed. Yes, Bermuda will spread, but this area is just a little bit too big, and the customer just don't want to wait that long for it to spread. So we're going to spot seed this. This is what I call spot seeding, meaning I'm not seeding the whole yard, I'm seeding a spot. So whenever you hear me refer to a spot seeding job, this is kind of it. It could be anything from an area this big to a area big as a basketball. So let's get with it and see what happens. about 20 minutes to grade this, and yeah, I probably went over it too many times, but this is rock hard red clay, so I really want to bust it up as good as I can, all while leaving it as flat as I can, smooth as I can, because I think he's going to be buying like a triplex reel mower, and it won't be long we'll probably come out and aerate this, may even sand level it. He's that kind of a customer. He goes all out, and so I just want to make my work light in the future. So that's why I kind of spend a little extra time on it. But realistically, you could probably do this in 12 minutes or so if you weren't trying to be super duper anal. But let's put the grass seed down, start a fertilizer, and we'll burn the road up. And what I did with some of the excess dirt, he had it mounded up. So I just kind of lost it over here. And it's a very thin layer on top of some of this existing Bermuda. And no concerns there, because that Bermuda will grow right through it. I'm just going to go and use the whole 5-pound bag. That's a little overkill for here, but I'm going to kind of work a little bit around the outskirts as well. These little small jobs like this, you get these things on Amazon. It's a little battery powered. You just hit the button and it spreads it, and it does real good for spreading these little tiny seed like Bermuda. I always like to put a starter down with my grass seed anytime I'm using grass seed, unless you're like crazy high in phosphorus. I wouldn't do that. But it's a little tiny micro prill, super easy to spread. I love it. So Bermuda seed, I leave it right on top of the ground. Water's key. It's going to take quite a bit of water to get this going. Bermuda is one of those seeds that takes a long time to germinate, but I cannot tell you how many emails I've gotten of the Alpha Elite seed germinating in 4 to 5 days when it is kept wet. And you saw my Alpha Elite when I planted it at the shop, and I got germination in 4 days. So this guy don't mind running his irrigation, so this should be up and running in about 4 days, 5 days maybe. And my company treats this yard, so about that time is when we'll be coming out and giving it a real heavy nitrogen feed. So as this is germinating, it'll get another dose of fertilizer, and it should pop it into gear, and should be just fine. Of course, once it gets up high enough to mow, absolutely start mowing it, and the more you mow it, the more it's going to spread. Bermuda's super aggressive like that. So hey, sorry for the long video, but I wanted to show you the whole process start to finish. As always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later. And I forgot to mention this. Yes, these boots will stay at the shop and will not go anywhere near my fescue or my bluegrass at home, because I just don't take those kind of chances. A little grass seed could be stuck down in my boot somewhere or another, and if it falls out in my yard or my bluegrass, I will literally have a cow. So my boots come off.